Our next bout here at Valor Fights 41 in Elizabethton, Tennessee at the Evolution Sports Gym. It's professional MMA. It's a catch weight at 225 pounds. Can't wait for this one. It's Phillip Rumble McGlothlin at 1-0 out of Richlands, Virginia, taking on the talented Chandler the Hammer Cole, 1-0 out of American Killer Bees and Team Fast in Wise, Virginia. McGlothlin, Cole, catch weight at 225, presented by Army Recruiting in this pro MMA bout. Let's get our introduction started. Here's Jennifer.
Our next bout of the evening is a catch weight at 225 pounds. Do you buy 4G Custom Designs? First, please welcome to the cage, Phillip McGlothlin.
Phillip Rumble McGlothlin from Execution MMA in Richlands, Virginia. This guy with the name of Rumble can certainly deliver to that name, can he?
Yeah, man, I've known Phillip for a long time. I've watched his fights. Definitely a heavy hitter, and this is a guy that will be swinging for the fences. He has not lost in mixed martial arts competition in 4 years. That was November 16, 2013, the last time he suffered a defeat. And tonight, he really possesses a huge height and reach advantage over Chandler the Hammer Cole. But man, Chandler Cole, one of the top prospects in the region right now.
Yeah, and let's talk about Chandler. He has really developed, matured, expanded his game. He's a super talented guy with a ton of personality to go with that, to sell himself as well.
Oh yeah, from start to finish, this guy is a lot of fun to be around, whether you're training or whether you're hanging out or whatever. A lot of fun to be around, just that happy-go-lucky kind of guy. When that cage door shuts, however, he's all business. He is a grounded pound specialist, and he is an animal when he gets you where he wants you.
And he's another guy, Casey, that has never lost inside the cage, undefeated as an amateur and as a pro. McGlothlin's in the cage. Back to Jennifer.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, please welcome Chandler Cole.
Chandler Cole from American Killer Bees, Team Fast in Wise, Virginia. Originally known for his takedowns and groundwork, but boy, he's improved that strike game. Well-rounded former collegiate wrestler. What else stands out about Chandler Cole?
Well, this right here, take a look. Look at that crazy, scary mask. You know, my grandmother, when I was growing up, she had these porcelain dolls, and they had faces like that. It used to scare me to death. I tried to go to sleep at her house.
The only thing that's accurate with Chandler is the smile, because he's usually sporting that big smile like that. But that's a little scary.
Well, he's a character, and I think his recent training down there with David Robbins and American Killer Bees, I think that's only added to it. Those guys are a hoot down there.
Yeah.
You see Billy Swanson there getting ready to walk out with him.
And why not have the Hammer come out with a sledgehammer?
Yeah.
A la Triple H. Chandler Cole.
And of course, in addition to the American Killer Bees, you see his boys there, also out of Team Fast, that have taken him so far in this sport as well.
Take a look at the tail of the tape in this catchweight bout at 225 pounds, presented by Army Recruiting. Phillip McGlothlin is 9 years older than the talented Chandler Cole. The height advantage, though, definitely in McGlothlin's side with 5 inches, and then the record is exactly the same at 1-0. McGlothlin weighed in at 222. The Hammer weighed in at 224.7. Chandler Cole's one victory as a professional was over Robert Bennett. That was at Valor Fights 36. That only took a minute 50 for McGlothlin in his pro win. That was over Stephen McBride in October. That was a second round, minute 11 submission via verbal submission at Ruckus in the Cage. And so both of these guys victorious in their start to their pro career after very good amateur careers.
Yeah, this is that's one of the reasons this is one of the top 3 fights of the night. Phillip McGlothlin, known for throwing heavy leather, a very dangerous guy, especially in the early goings of the fight. And Chandler, you know, an acclaimed wrestler, a guy who was a collegiate athlete, And, you know, he can deliver fights as low as middleweight and as high as heavyweight. He's heavyweight tonight here at Valor Fights 41.
Chandler Cole has some quick victories, some first-round submissions. He's gotten into the 4th round before as an amateur, while McGlothlin has a lot of short fights as well. He has gotten into the 3rd round, so that's the longest for both. So both have gotten at least to the 3rd round, as we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in this one. It's the pros, both undefeated, both talented. Chandler Cole is in the cage. Let's officially introduce the fighters. Here's Jennifer.
This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the Hog's red corner. He weighed in at 222 pounds. Holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses. And fights out of Execution MMA in Richlands, Virginia. Phillip "Rumble" McGlothlin. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the OEB blue corner. He weighed in at 224 pounds. Holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses. And represents American Killer Bees, Team Fast in Wise, Virginia. Chandler the Hammer Cole. Your referee when the action begins is Nate Jolly.
Nate Jolly, our referee, in his catchweight bout at 225 pounds, presented by Army Recruiting. It's Phillip McGlothlin in the black, red, white, and blue trunks. Chandler Cole in the orange trunks. Pro bout, 3 5-minute rounds. Touch of gloves, and we're underway.
Oh, here we go. Chandler Cole looking to close the distance.
Cole charges in.
Yeah, immediately gets that takedown.
Ankle wraps for Chandler Cole. What do you think of those, Casey?
Well, they're very stylish. I'm more concerned that Phillip McGlothlin is already pinned to the cage here.
Cole now working the back. Look out. Oh, this is a tough spot
Yeah,
for
tough
McGlothlin.
spot already. Look for Chandler Cole to start teeing off here. McGlothlin's really going to have to move.
If he gets into full mount, look out. Oh, hammer fist, big.
Here we go. That Saturday Night Ride right here. Big shots coming from Chandler Cole. This could be a done deal already.
Nate Jolly's
Done. Done. 1 minute 15 seconds already out of there. Chandler Cole with the win.
And a shh to the crowd. Chandler Cole with the victory to move to 2-0 as a pro. My goodness, when he comes in, he's all smiles, he's performing, and then he gets his game face on during the fighter introductions, and then look out, all business, and Chandler Cole stays unbeaten as a pro. My goodness, under the 225 weight, that's something that at times, as he's matured in his career, making weight and take us to this finish, Case.
Yeah, well, it just relentless by Chandler Cole. Beautiful positioning. And once he's in place right there, it is very difficult to move. And what can you do? You got to cover up. You got to tap. Phillip McGlothlin held on as long as he could. But, man, Chandler Cole doing big things here in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Bright future for this kid, right?
Undoubtedly. Yeah, I mean, Chandler Cole continues to get better as well. I mean, he was already a great ground and pounder. Now he's improving his striking. He's getting to be more well-rounded. And man, it's the sky's the limit.
And the mask is back on. And the hammer's there too. Goodness.
I can't have him around me wearing that thing, man. I'm done with it.
Wearing that thing and holding that thing.
Yeah.
That's a bad combination. Well, at least he's in good mood. He just won. Back to the cage and Jennifer.
Your referee stops this fight at 1 minute and 16 seconds into the first round. For your winner by TKO to strikes out of the OEB blue corner, Chandler the Hammer Cole.
Ben Sargent came and just lifted that mask up. Said, "You need to show your face." He lifted it back up. Now it's dance time for Chandler Cole. Wants to continue to perform for the fans. Look at that. Hey, he only worked for what, a minute 15, a minute 16.
Yeah, he's got to get a workout in.
Look at that.
He's got a lineup of photographers and videographers. Everybody, all eyes on Chandler Cole.